talk to Mark and get him up here
I
too.
already put it on our thing.
That was a lot of fun.
So now last time I came here,
You've already got it.
the first time I came here, I brought the paper one, which was a 196 scale. And I don't know if you guys remember, but in March we had 10 inches of rain with 100% humidity, and it just buckled and warped and came apart.
I thought that was the definition
So-
of rain, 100%.
Yeah. So I decided to scratch build it over in a 172 scale. And if you guys remember, last time I was here, I brought my case full of vinyl sheets and the patterns and stuff like that. So after 2 months worth of building, this is where I'm at. And I need to talk to Mark. Now, when I was here last time, you had said you talked to the people at Shapeways, gave me some good ideas. I contacted Shapeways and got a hold of one of the designers and had him render me one of the cleats.
The trackpad thing?
Right, one of the track cleats. There's 2 sets on every corner, so I have 8 sets of cleats. There's 456 of those shoes.
Holy crap.
How much are they a piece?
By the time I got it to my mailbox, that one cleat was $15.
Oh, mama.
Why did it cost $15 to?
It cost $8 to make it. Shapeways must be in Washington because they charged me tax.
No, they charge tax regardless.
Oh, okay. Shipping and handling and all that
That's the
stuff.
cleat.
By the time I got it here, it was $15.
Ladder?
That's my brass ladder.
Okay.
This brass ladder here
Now you
goes up the fuel
understand,
tank.
part of the reason it cost you so much is because you had a single as opposed to having it put on, say,
A
a
tree
4x6
Yeah.
flat or however it was they
Okay,
would
so
design it.
the cheapest I could get it
Heard about that.
at a
but I've never seen
172
it.
scale is if I bought a tree that had 40,
Okay.
and they were $2 a piece.
I think that's the.
But I still have
20.
Yeah.
Once you
456.
learn how to do resin molds,
Vietnam thing.
That's exactly what I want to talk to you guys about. Who has experience doing resin molds?
The first
Yeah,
guy you
no,
asked
I'm gonna
about,
pawn him off onto somebody else. I don't know if
Yes.
Steve will do it.
Now, the only thing that I have discovered online is that it is the ultra
This is ultra clear cast.
ultra clear,
Yep.
and apparently there's some kind of a conflict between the ultra clear plastic from Shapeways and the mold material. That
No,
you have to have a
it's-
special finish on this, a clear coat or a paint or something before you can mold
My-
and cast it.
No, you, Steve, it can be cast just the way it is. That's not
Okay,
true.
I'll plug up the hole so it doesn't
Well,
run down
that's-
through the middle and
that's
stuff like that.
Release material
Yeah.
to create.
Now, I saw that, who did I talk to here last time? About going up to, what's the new hobby place up there? That they were selling,
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby was selling casting and mold.
oh yeah, they got
kits.
Yeah,
everything,
they had that Alumilite
Yeah,
stuff.
$70 for the aluminum casting set, and
Right.
it's complete, everything there.
I've heard they don't have many of these, but.
No,
Right.
but they did
No,
have the new Academy
what I was
PBM5.
concerned about is,
Okay,
if you have
okay.
experience,
Of course, it was also
how many of
$70.
those do you think
Yeah,
I can
I'll have
cast
to
with one of
check it
those
out.
Alumilite kits?
3.
Yeah,
They're not open to
see, and I need 456
Here's the
of
thing you
them.
need to
Monday
understand.
through Saturday then.
If you buy a kit, you'll go through your resin quicker than you'll go through your rubber. As long as you do a decent mold, I would advise going to the
Alumilite?
website.
Okay.
Catholics.
You can start with your basic kit. I don't know where you got $70 from. Last time I bought it was $45.
Yeah, that was thinking is 49.
No, $70 is what Hobby Lobby charges.
Hobby Lobby was charging
No,
$30, $30 for the mold, $30 for the resin.
No,
No, you can buy the whole
Go.
kit. You can buy the super kit, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said the whole kit was like $70.
go to the website.
Yeah, but you get the
Go
40%.
But they have
Let me take a picture of that. My son does a lot of resin casting.
I
Because he
will
makes
send that
fishing
back.
lures.
I'd
So-
send it off to Steve and get an estimate about what we're looking at.
Just
Celtic Works. He's the guy's name's Steve Reed. He does all my resin casting now. I got out of it because
Yeah.
mine were hit or miss, and I was sick of it. So
that's one piece.
that's one shoe.
cleat.
Okay, and you need 400 of
456 of them.
I'll ask him, because he buys resin and stuff by the gallons.
That's like I said. If he's got the master, Steve
Yeah.
can do the same thing. He won't. I mean,
Well, it gets worse. Okay, this is my primary build.
That's right.
My alternate
Small
build at
bar.
home is an armor
Crowds
build.
out.
It is a Russian-built MAZ 537G.
Nice.
And it's got the trailer, and it's got a big tank. It's a 3-part series. I'm building the MAZ, but it's one of the paper products that I build.
You need to bring it in. I like Mazdas.
I should have. But right now,
What was that Russian Jeep,
because
right?
I'm
The Maz?
building it at a 125 scale, I can't find tires.
You're not gonna
Never
find
will. You're not going to
anything.
find anything else go.
I have to hand make everything. So I built one Russian MAZ tire, and if you know those armors, they're side sensitive.
Yeah.
You can't switch the tires. So in order for me to
I can't even
build
give you the name of a good
the
trick.
8
not even-
tires that are on that
not
Russian
even that.
MAZ build,
Not even that. This is like they have different treads.
yeah. The
different
treads,
kinds
the little feet on the treads, I have to cut out and build by
Yeah,
hand.
because they're like.
There's
God.
2,688 of them, and I am not going to cut out.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
No, I'm going to build one and then do like this. I'm going to cast it.
You do know they do this in 135 scale, right?
It's too damn small. I can't see a 135. I have to wear headgear and a magnifying glass.
25th scale. I mean, you gotta. That's a big freaking tire.
Yeah, it's this big around.
Yeah, they're freaking
The
massive.
frame of the Maz is 13 inches.
Yeah, because I have the 35th scale.
Yeah.
And you're telling me buying a $23 turret ring for $23.
Yeah.
He's scratch building it, so you can do.
There's a big, huge.
Yeah.
Not you.
Total scratch
Yours is a
building
ring, a
it.
couple bolts in it.
What we need for this gentleman is the name of a good shrink to treat his obvious masochistic
Self-abuse.
tendencies.
You know,
Here.
I would say
Yeah.
that, but it just looks good. If he came in here and was like, I'm doing all this stuff, and it looked like a freaking blind clown did it, then I'd be like, dude, you need help.
It's gorgeous, but that doesn't make him any less deranged.
Right, so do we take his picture, put it on Facebook? If you see this man, don't talk to
This
him.
guy likes to build squares.
Is this gonna accommodate all the lights?
I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'll put all the lights. Some wacko has suggested that I motorize the treads. And I went, well, maybe I could do that. And they said, yeah, you know, if you pressurize those lifts, you can make it go up and down. And I went, all right, this is out of control. I'm not even that
They got,
crazy.
you know, thinking of crazy stuff. Did you see that? I think it's the Oxford Museum or Duxford, or they have a 1/4 scale P-51. This guy scratch built. It's in like 10 years. And it literally, the entire airframe, the engine, everything. You could, it almost looked like you put oil in it, but it's in the museum.
Wow.
And he did it. He donated to the Army Air Corps Museum for World War II there, and it's in the museum. They have pictures of it. If you look online, the first time you see the picture, you think it was real.
How many do you need?
Go to the show and I'm like,
456 at 172.
Biggest model I've ever had to have.
You know, you need some on the front to withstand RPGs.
Oh, yeah, and a couple of extra tracks in case one falls off, you know.
Don't forget the tow no, you got it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's just like the tanks, right? You have the extra track pads on the front, right?
Stuff like
You need more
that.
figures.
I have the office
You got a few
space.
the
I've
last
got
time.
patterns for all the little furnitures and the little controls and stuff. I'll light up all the
I
computers.
know you
and
got
all
a
that
couple
kind of
figures
stuff.
from me last time.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah, there's gonna be a nameplate on one of the desks that says Jim Walker.
No. Jim Walker's done with it. It's just a matter of getting the paperwork through with the postal service.
But what I really enjoy here is taking the paper pattern and transferring it to the styrene. This styrene, like I said, this baby is bulletproof. Once I got it welded,
My dad at least told me it was going to fall off.
yeah,
Just don't give it to a 5-year-old.
Who used to do that, George?
yeah, I'm using the.
We'd take his 135 scale armor kits on a base, flip them upside down, and we'd all have a heart attack, and he'd bolted it on.
Yeah, I'm using
Older
that stuff
looking guy,
called same
glasses.
stuff from Micromark to
Ex-Army.
weld it together, and it's really great
Well,
stuff.
you know, a
for
military
styrene.
sense of humor has
Yeah.
its
I
kind
think
of its
so,
own
yeah.
world.
I've seen him a couple times. He still lives here.
getting there.
Doesn't
Yeah.
even recognize me. It's
So,
like, okay, whatever.
all the info I've seen online about molding and casting, it looks like, when you do it a few times, it looks like it's fairly easy. But
When you do it a
I'm
few times, I'm told it gets fairly easy.
I'm a total virgin.
lying
I've
to you.
never done it before. And
Well, there's a lot on YouTube on,
Right.
on molding and stuff. That's
why I
that's
said
where I
when I go
got.
on YouTube
Yeah.
and look, it looks like it's real easy.
It's,
Are you doing
it's-
with the
In all
clay?
honesty,
no, I tried a couple times and I went, oh hell with this.
I thought about it. I'd rather drink a beer and then build a
Well, I got my son now. I'll have him do it.
The mold will
Speaking
warm
of
up.
which, are you
Yeah.
Still doing any
It becomes
molding?
easier.
like I said, I put most of mine off to Steve just
Uh-oh.
because he gets good results. He does it
Yeah.
professionally. So he has the
I'm
back
gonna
to
get my
like
workbench set up.
So
a car paintbrush, booth or whatever.
Yeah.
And you drive your
Pay
car.
somebody
where
else to do
it's all controlled.